like ever. Everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Dominic Wilkins. So Andre Kirilenko is out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Marley, and it's Simmons in at the point. Pass to Barry. Edwards looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Banked in off the glass. Edwards got the first points of the night for the Timberwolves.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Here's Barry. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Edwards against Marley. Simmons on the wing. Outside Kirilenko. Traps in the tray.
Well, we understand Ben Simmons is a terrific passer with great vision. That one is nicely done on the kick out.
Ewing against Gasol. Ewing's shot is good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's Wilkins.
Hey, yo, right here.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now. And it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Ewing inside, defended by Gasol. Frazier against Simmons. Lucas. Good. Great.
5 for 5, and they just got started.
Marley passes to Simmons. Gasol, a screen on Frazier to the middle. And Gasol slams it in.
Playing in the two-man game, Ben Simmons has the vision to put it on time and on target.
Gasol against Ewing. Over Gasol. Misses off the right iron. Jazz trail by 5. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team, fairly deep, with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Lucas, a screen on Simmons. Frazier against Simmons. Shot clock at 2. Here's Barry. The rebound by Marley.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Cans it from downtown. Edwards got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And that one's good by Marley.
Yeah, Thunder Dan Marley, a lights-out perimeter scorer, a talented shooter from deep.
Wilkins against Lucas. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Kamen's checked in. Frazier outside. 6 on the shot clock. Lucas a screen on Marley. Barry misses.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Wilkins in the high post. Hasn't made one yet. It's blocked. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Lucas dishes to Edwards. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now, here's Wilkins. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Rebound, Minnesota.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Edwards kicks to Lucas. Here's Barry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Ben Simmons. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Here's Howell. Running by Stoudemire. Howell with the bucket.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
To the inside. Houston can't get it to go.
Just tremendous defensive determination right there. Refuses to allow the easy 2.
Here's Moncrief. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Here's Houston. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. They're great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Here's Stoudemire. Larry Nance making his last shot. Stoudemire with the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Moncrief gets it to go.
And just an excellent slasher. Moncrief with the great burst and body control, and of course one of the stronger guards in the league.
Now here's Kaman. Still yet to score. Inside and finished off by Kaman.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Driving in, and it's sent back by Kaman.
Love seeing this type of energy on defense from Kaman. Excellent swat there.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Houston. Giddey defending. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Howell. Here's Mikan. And he jams it with authority.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And here is Stoudemire. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Ewing is out there with Stoudemire, and it's Wilkes, and at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Utah leading. Moncrief the pass to Gasol. Now here's Marley. Nice ball movement by Utah. And here's Moncrief. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that should be an interesting one. Early in the season, both teams will still be working out the details.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Guys?
Has him bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
Well, this guy is just a load on the interior. Marc Gasol uses his size. He uses his angles to get where he wants to go.
And Utah making a change here. Simmons is checked in.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 5. Barry misses. And doors for the Timberwolves, 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful year to date. But, of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats.
Now, here's Ewing. 8 points his last outing.
What defensive instincts. What timing by Marc Gasol. Nice block.
Frazier, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switcher also for Utah. Kirilenko's checked in. Outside Edwards. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Gasol pulls it in.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Frazier kicks to Edwards. Ewing sets a screen for Edwards. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
Wilkins is checked in for Utah. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Martin. 3-pointer. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists in the game.
Well, this is one of his great strengths. Ben Simmons has outstanding vision.
Here's Barry. Lucas the pass to Frazier. Here is Edwards. It's up a 3. Edwards with confidence.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Outside, Ewing. Ewing, a screen on Marley. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Utah's gone 3 of 3 from 3-point land here tonight. To the paint, and Utah turns it over again. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. 5th best, Anthony Edwards.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And it's Frazier with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards passes to Frazier. And he banks in the layup. Frazier's got his first 2 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Outside Kirilenko. Back to Simmons. Wilkins with a screen on it. Marley no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Ewing sets a screen for Edwards. Trains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Gasol finds Simmons. To halt the run. It's hauled in by Ewing. The Timberwolves have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Simmons against Frazier. For 3, Edwards. Gasol pulls it in. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now tonight. You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a 3-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume 3-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's a look at some of the stats for Anthony Edwards. It's Kirilenko on the wing, guarded by Stoudemire. Shot clock at 6. Simmons against Frazier. Another miss by Utah. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on an 11-3 run right now. And it's blocked. Kirilenko with it. Giddy with the bounce pass. For 3, Wilkins. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
Pass to Kaman. Kirilenko against Edwards. From outside the arc. Utah with the rebound. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season. Now here's Giddy. D right on him. And it's all evened up.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Simmons. To the inside. Mikan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Indoors, when you look around the league, there are still a handful of players coming along from off-season injury.
Yeah, and Kev, this is a very tough balance for coaches to have to navigate. You have to protect your guys that have a history of injury, but at the same time, it's eventually go time. We got to win games here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Howell's checked in for Kirilenko. Nance comes in for Wilkins. And it's Moncrief in for Simmons. Bing, the pass to Stoudemire. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You almost have to come at Stoudemire this hard inside, but he still pushes past the contact.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Howell kicks to Moncrief over Bing. Moncrief's shot is off. Minnesota in the lead. Wilkes the pass to King. Here's Stoudemire. And the slam dunk by Stoudemire.
And for a big man, Stoudemire is an incredible dunker. Glides to the rim effortlessly, and the D really at his mercy.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Pass to Wilkes. Here's Bing. Moncrief defending. Bing can't hit.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Now Giddey. Down low. Here's Howell. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his third assist on the night. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about And guys, let's talk now about that first half from Minnesota there in a tight one.
You know, I love...
That is more than enough of a...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Marley is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Gasol. And it's Andre Kirilenko. And it's Wilkins in at the three spot. Stolen by Kirilenko. Now here's Marley. Pass to Wilkins. Takes it off the glass. Wilkins has got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForest on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you guys.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForest with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Frazier, the pass to Barrett. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Simmons. Good, and the nice assist from Wilkins. Simmons got the game tied up here for the Jazz. Pass to Barry. Over to the wing. Ewing against Gasol. Ewing's shot is good.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Utah. And here is Wilkins. Poked away. Here's Edwards. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Wilkins, bounce pass. Marley with a screen on Frazier. Simmons inside the line. It's hauled in by Frazier. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And the foul on Andre Kirilenko. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now Frazier. Pass to Lucas.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Kirilenko dishes to Gasol. Simmons inside. Edwards there. Another miss by Utah. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Barry the pass to Frazier. On the wing, Ewing. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Gasol. Gasol pulls it in. Gasol's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Wilkins. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Well, some very valuable players right here. Big men who can create turnovers for their teammates inside. These are the power forwards and centers with the most assists in the past month. Andre Kirilenko.
It takes a tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of the low post.
A feel for the game and terrific court vision. There's not an angle or an open teammate that they won't spot and find right away. The simple little draw and dish play is elevated to an art form by that group.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And Howell kicks to Marley. Wide open shot is on the money. Marley's got 8 points.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Bing, the pass to Barry. Nance with the rebound. Utah's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And that one's good by Marley.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Here's Bing. Still scoreless. On the wing, Ewing. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's stolen by Moncrief. On deep, Marley. Rebound, Minnesota. Ewing's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
Stoudemire, just excellent timing on these alley-oops. It has that great connection with his teammates. Lob it up, and he'll take care of the rest.
Here's Moncrief. Wilkes with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Stoudemire outside. It's rebounded by Mikan. Mikan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Moncrief. Clock at 6. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Wilkes. Pass to Stoudemire. Now, here's Ewing. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Moncrief. Back to Nance. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the third. Moncrief kicks to Nance. Pass to Mikan. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. Mikan's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Utah making a change here. Giddey's checked in. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Jazz.
And the corner three has not been their shot of choice here tonight. And I think a big reason for that has been the defensive setup. They came in focused on taking away the short-range triple.
1:30 left in the third. Pass to Stoudemire. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 10.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
Stoudemire outside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Jazz have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 for the field here in the third. Here's Howell. Pass to Mikan. Kamen with the defensive effort. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. And here is Stoudemire. It's rebounded by Mikan. And it's Giddey in the corner. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Jazz lead by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. When I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Frazier. Edwards is out there with Lucas. Then there's Chris Kamen. And it's Houston at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Edwards, good.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Nance outside. Pass to Wilkins. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Frazier. That shot off. Simmons with the defensive effort. Utah trailing here. Fades and shoots. And right on target with the swish.
Well, Simmons, guys, always encouraging him to fire from the mid-range. Nice delivery there.
And finished off by Kamen.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
A nice shot by Simmons.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
For 3, Edwards. That's good from Kamen on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists in the game. Inside, here's Gasol. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And, you know, we may see Gasol all over the court, but he's still best inside. Has an array of post moves, plus a beautiful touch.
Now here's Kamen. Pass to Frazier. Here's Houston. Giddey defending. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gasol's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, Nance in position. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And the shot is good. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
That's Sebastian. 8-14.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Gasol. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wilkins. Oh, good on that one. Great D that time from Edwards. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kaman. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Simmons can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. On the wing, and Simmons with the rebound.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Back to Wilkins. Over Edwards. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 9 points for Dominique Wilkins.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Andre Kirilenko is checked in for the Jazz. Marley comes in for Simmons. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Barry. Pass to Edwards. To the paint. Here's Ewing. And Gasol sends it back. Here's Marley. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Oh, here's Edwards, guarded by Kirilenko. Kirilenko against Edwards. Edwards fights through for 2.
Oh, Anthony Edwards loves these moments, and boy, does he deliver.
First team foul.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Anthony Edwards is a three-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Jazz trail by 4. Gasol on the wing. He's guarded by Ewing. And here is Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from 14. No good.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Taken away by Kirilenko. Right side Wilkins. Good! Some old school moves in the post.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Here's Bing. Edwards. From the corner, Edwards.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
And Ewing with the block. Here's Barry. He's guarded by Marley. Giddey will pull it down. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 5. It's Wilkins on the wing. Dives to the hoop. Oh, the dunk!
How about the half-line acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call it the human highlight film.
Here's Bing. Giddey defending.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Here's Wilkins. Patrick Ewing picking up that last basket. Not gonna go. And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul.
Here's Bing. Giddey defending.
Looking to close it out. That one in the backbreak.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Stripped away. Here's Bing. So the Timberwolves take the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.